So just finding your comfortable seat, whatever that looks like today. And for those of you that were here on Sunday, as I said on Sunday, even just the gesture of taking your seat in the midst of the turnings, the great turnings of life that are happening all the time. It's a really powerful gesture. So you might just pause with that and maybe take an intentional breath or two. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose, just whatever that gesture means to you right now. You made the time, the space to be here. So honoring that for a moment. And as you're breathing with awareness, if you're able to breathe in and out through your nose, do that. Just inhaling and exhaling through the nose, maybe a little bit of heaviness in the hips and lightness through the crown. Some lift and tone to the belly. So you're assuming a posture of wakefulness, right? Of uprightness. And as I mentioned in my email, when we can abide wakefully in the present moment, with some clarity, some honesty, some open-heartedness, we really sense and feel that our actions are our only true belongings in life. So how can we move and breathe and respond moment to moment with that upright, wakeful quality? So it can be a really powerful inquiry. Your next exhale, let's just bow the head. Just pause with the head bowing, just sensing the power of having a body, taking a breath. And then you might just lift your gaze forward for a moment. Let's bring the palms to touch each other. So a breath in, you really rise and lift through the crown and broaden the collarbones. And a breath out, you slide the fingers between one another, press the palms forward, open the upper back. And then as you inhale, lift the arms up. We're going to stay with the arms lifted, pressing up, reaching up. Soften the hips down. Take another full breath here, reaching up to the sky through your palms. And then exhaling, just leaning to the right. Just leaning to the right, coming back to the breath. Breathing through the nose, breathing with sound. One more exhale, leaning to the right. And then inhale, rise to center. And exhale, leaning to the left. So find your midline. Be upright and awake here. Draw in below navel, reaching through the arms. One more exhale. And then inhale, rise, reach the arms up. Maybe even look up. And then we'll release the arms and bow forward over the legs, all the way. And just take a breath or two, just reaching through the arms, sinking the hips back, and bowing the head. Really a reverent gesture. So you sense the power, but then you really take a humble and reverent posture. Take another full exhalation here. And then as you inhale, let's lift the arms and reach overhead. One more thing, seated, we'll take the right hand behind you, left hand to right knee. So we're twisting to the right. Draw the front ribs in, broaden the collarbones, rise through the crown. Exhale, gaze over the right shoulder. Take another full breath, drawing in below navel, dropping buttocks flesh. And then inhale, reach the arms overhead again. Releasing that twist. Exhale, twisting to the other side. Just feeling with some subtlety here, drawing front ribs in, lifting below navel, dropping buttocks flesh, and rising through the crown. One more exhale. And then inhale, releasing the twist, reaching up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Good. Let's lie down on our backs for a moment, as we often do. So rolling down onto your back and walking your feet in. Walking your feet in, resting on your back for a moment. So we're going to take the legs and outstretch them onto the floor. And then inhale, reach the arms away from the legs as we often do, just stretching along, finding your midline. Inner thighs to the floor, sitting bones to the heels, drawing in below navel, reaching through the arms. As you exhale, bring the right knee in, clasp the hands onto the shin. So as you hug the knee in, lengthen the left leg. So there's a synergy there. The more you hug the knee in, the more you lengthen the left leg, the more you draw in below the navel. Take another full exhale here. And then inhale, reach the right leg out, stretch the arms away from the legs. And other side, exhaling, hugging the left knee in. So just let it be subtle, let it be slow. It doesn't have to get all the way down right away, but you just sink the knee in, reach through the right leg, draw in below the navel. Sense the power of subtlety, just refining awareness as you move and breathe. As you inhale, reach the left leg out to meet the right leg, arms reach away from the legs. So this time, as you exhale, we're going to lift up into Navasana and come into Navasana. So inhale, broad chest. Exhale, stay here. Another full breath in. And then roll down onto your lower back. Hover your legs, exhaling. Maybe inhale, reach your arms away from your legs. And then exhale, pull back to Navasana. 2 more times like that. Inhale, Navasana. So waking up right away. Exhale, roll down. This is Ardha Navasana, hovering low. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale, pull back up to Navasana. 1 more time, full breath in, lifting the chest. Exhale, roll back and get low. Take an inhale, reach the arms away from the legs, and then exhale, hug the knees into the chest and pause. Just give yourself a hug. Soften your head and shoulders. Place the soles of the feet on the floor. And as you inhale, lift the hips up. Lifting the hips up. So maintaining some awareness in the belly, drawing in below navel, but not tucking the pelvis. Let the head and shoulders be soft and grounded. So you're just, again, taking your seat, assuming an upright, open posture here. Not rigid or hardened, but really spacious and steady. If you wish, you can reach your right leg up to the ceiling. Reach it up, ground into the left heel, lift the hips a little higher as you reach, and then foot down and hips down, exhaling. Good, 1 more time. Let's lift up right away, inhaling back up onto the, into bridge. And just inhale, exhale. Sense the power of that really simple gesture, really channeling the power of aliveness here. You can choose to lift your left leg if you wish, and then use your right leg to ground and lift the hips as you reach the left leg up, inhale, and then foot down and hips down, exhaling. Good. This time, feet as wide as the yoga mat, toes turn away from each other, tip the knees to the right like windshield wipers. Left arm overhead, just a wide open, spacious gesture. Softening the head and shoulders, lengthening through the whole left side. Good. Notice if there's any resistance. Resistance in the body and the mind to just being right here, taking your seat in this moment. Is it possible to soften? 1 more exhale. Inhale back to center, switch the hands and switch the knees. So again, same thing. The softening, the releasing of resistance, it's not giving up. It's just actually letting go of something that might be getting in the way of really sensing, feeling what's here with clarity, with honesty. Take another full exhale. And then inhale, come back to the center. And exhale, pause. Just let the arms rest at your sides, maybe touch the knees together. Inhale and exhale. Let that kind of resistance to the present moment soften a little bit. Let's lift the legs so the shins are parallel to the floor, the thighs are perpendicular. Cross right thigh on top of left thigh. Maybe tuck right toes behind left ankle. Right arm wraps under left arm. So you all know this one. Maybe you bring right fingertips to left palm. Inhale, open elbows and knees away from each other. Exhale, curl and draw together. Repeat that. Inhale, opening. Exhale, curling, lifting up. Inhale, opening. Keep moving with your breath. Exhale, curling in. Let's do two more. Inhale, opening. Exhale, curling. And last one on this side. Inhaling, opening up. Exhaling, curling all the way in. Good. Inhale, opening up. And then releasing the feet and the arms. Exhaling. Just pause, maybe touch the knees together. Just abiding right here. Sensing, feeling into the moment. Let's lift the legs again. Cross the left thigh on top of the right thigh. Maybe hook the toes. And then left arm under the right arm. Wrap the arms, give yourself a hug. And then begin. So inhale, opening. Exhale, curling in. 5 times. Inhale, opening. Exhale, curling. Inhale, opening, keep going. Exhale, curling in. And one more. Inhale, opening that space. Exhale, hugging in, curling in. Good, let's release that with an inhale and an exhale, just pause. Breathe in and breathe out, just the simplest thing, but just taking your seat in the present moment. Sensing the power of your body, your breath, your heart, your mind. Good, let's hug the knees in. And then we'll rock side to side or front to back and come up onto our hands and knees as we often do. So I like to roll up, over, cross ankles, and then step back. So on hands and knees. 5 full deep breaths. You can move like cat cow, you can move side to side, whatever works for you. So breathing in and out, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, full breath, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Let's do 2 more full deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Come into neutral. Good. Let's stretch the right leg back. Just reach it back. Reach the right leg back, hovering. So if you can feel the synergy of inner thigh lifting, outer hip wrapping down, pressing up through the hamstring. Take your left arm, reach it forward. Take a lengthening breath here, inhale, and then bend the knee, reach back with the hand, take hold of the foot. Pull the shin back, drive the foot up, and broaden the chest. Take another exhale here. Inhale, reach front to back. And exhale, bring the hand down and pull the knee to the nose, curling in, bow the head to the knee. Inhale, reach back. And exhale, both knees on the ground. Other side, same thing, left leg back. Pause and breathe. So just feel into it. If you can feel the inner thigh lifting, the outer hip wrapping down, the hamstring pressing up, drawing in below navel. Reach the right arm forward, get long. Bend the knee, reach back with the hand to connect. And then inhale, expand. Exhale, soften. Maybe another round like that. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. Next time you inhale, reach the arm and the leg away. And then hand down, knee to nose, curling in, bowing head to knee, exhale. Inhale, reaching back again. And then both knees on the ground. Let's step into high plank, please. So step your feet back into high plank. All the way up. So pressing into the hands, lifting the inner thighs, broadening the collarbones. Can you feel some subtlety? Inner thighs lifting, outer hips wrapping down, belly drawing in. Take another inhale here, and then exhale, lower all the way down. Let's interlace the fingers behind your back. Inhale, lift the arms, legs, and chest up. So lifting up, breathing in and out here. Take another full breath, inhaling. And then exhale, just lower all the way down and rest. Really resting for a moment. Really feeling the power of aliveness inside you. One more exhale. We're going to rise all the way back up into high plank. So tuck the toes, press up. And then you have the option here. You can lift the right toes. You can reach the left arm forward if you want to challenge. So one arm, one leg lifted. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, lower all the way to the floor. Again, interlace the fingers behind your back, lift your chest up, inhaling. Right, this version of Savasana, inner thighs lifting even here, chest broadening, one more breath in, and then exhale, lower all the way down. Just 2 breaths, softening into the earth. What would that feel like right here? One more time, rising up, inhale, high plank, pause, exhale. Let's lift the left toes. If you wish, reach the right arm forward. Take a breath, find your center if you can, lengthen. One more inhale. Exhale, hand and foot down, lower all the way down. One more time, Shalabhasana, interlace the fingers, lift the arms, legs, and chest up. Take a breath, let it be a gesture of wakefulness here, really open-heartedness. Take another inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Lower all the way down, 2 breaths. Notice the resistance to being here and see if you can soften. One more exhale. Let's rise back into high plank or maybe tabletop as you inhale. And then either child's pose or downward facing dog as you exhale. So you choose. Find your breath. Breathing through the nose, breathing with sound. Right, so as you're arriving here, you might be bending your knees, pedaling your feet, whatever feels useful to settle in, especially if you're in down dog. And then see if you can really bring that heaviness to the head, that almost that empty quality to the belly, and just sensing really the power of body, breath, right, mind. Take another full exhale here. If you're in child's pose, briefly make your way through dog pose. Let's bring the feet to the hands, feet together if you can. Hug the legs in, lengthen, and look up, inhaling. Exhale, deep bow all the way down. Inhale, rise all the way up, lift the arms overhead. And then exhale, just bring the arms to your sides. Excellent. Palms together, inhale. Interlace the fingers, press the palms forward, exhale, reach up, inhale. Lean to the right, exhale. So hugging legs in, pressing up and leaning to the right. Take another full exhale. Inhale, rise all the way through center. Exhale to the left. Right, hugging and grounding with the legs, reaching with the arms, one more exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bow forward over the legs, releasing the arms and bowing. Hugging the legs in, lifting below navel, lengthening, looking up, inhale. And step to high plank or chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, full breath, up dog, right here, breathing in. Exhale, full breath, down dog. Take a full deep breath. Again, that empty, light lifted belly. Heavy, heavy head. Right? So it's an upright, wakeful gesture, but it's also really kind of filled with reverence and humility. Just sensing into that here. Channeling your power as you breathe. Take another full exhale. And then we're going to lift up onto the toes as you inhale and turn the knees and toes to the right, bend the knees and look under the right armpit. Exhale. Reaching through the arms, lifting the hips, one more exhale. And then inhale onto the toes, turning to the left, bending the knees, looking under the left armpit. Exhale. So it's just a little side stretch here in downward facing dog. One more exhale. And then inhale through center. This time we're going to roll onto the left hand into side plank. So lift the right arm up. You can stay still. You can add movement. Breathing in side plank, maybe reaching that right arm overhead, hugging the legs in, broadening. Take another inhale. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling out onto the right hand, opening up into side plank on the other side. Maybe left arm is lifting overhead. You can add movement, you can stay still, but keep breathing. Take your seat here, this upright, wakeful posture. One more inhale. Exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Full deep breath, inhale, and full deep breath, exhale. Let's bring feet to the hands, hug the legs in, lengthen, and look up, inhaling. Exhale, deep bow all the way down over the legs. Inhale, rise, reach, and look up, breathing in, maybe palms touch. Exhale, arms to your sides. Palms together, inhaling. Exhale, press the palms forward. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lean to the right, so side bend to the right. Another full breath, inhale and exhale. And then inhale, rise to center. And exhale, other side. So just breathe into it. The power of your legs grounding, your belly lifting, your arms reaching. One more exhale. Inhale, rising. Exhale, releasing, bowing all the way over the legs. Inhale, lengthening, looking up. Exhale, you can step or jump maybe right into chaturanga. Inhale, lift up, up dog. Exhale, roll back, down dog. One more round like we just did. So inhale up onto the toes, lift the hip creases really high. Exhale, turn the knees and toes to the right, bend the knees, look under the right armpit. Take a full breath, just sensing the power of just an inhale and an exhale to make that space inside. Inhale, rise back to the toes, lift the hips deeply. Exhale, turn and bend to the left, looking under left armpit. Again, just a full breath in, full breath out. And then inhale up onto the toes. Exhale, rolling onto your left hand, lifting the right arm up, maybe reaching it overhead here. Breathing in Vasisthasana, side plank. You can add movement, you can be still. Take another full breath, inhaling. And then exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll onto your right hand, so opening up side plank on the other side. Left arm reaching, breathing here, right? Just sensing the power of your body, your breath, your heart, your mind. One more inhale, and then exhale back to downward facing dog. Full, deep, spacious breath. Take your next exhale here. Bring feet to the hands, hug the legs in, lengthen, and look up, inhale. Exhale, bowing all the way down, heavy head, light belly. Inhale, rise, lift the arms, maybe palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, arms to your sides. We're going to keep flowing a little bit more, so let's bend the knees. Inhale, lift the arms and look up. Exhale, bow all the way down over the legs. Inhale from the legs, squeezing, lengthen the belly, look up, breathing in. Fingertips down, right foot back, touch the right knee down. Squeeze the legs in, lift the arms up, inhaling. And then exhale, bring the hands down, step to chaturanga or one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, right leg reaches up, full breath. Press, reach, and lift through the right leg. Exhale, pull the right foot forward, touch the left knee down. Same thing, squeeze the legs in, lift the arms up and overhead, inhaling. Exhale, bring the hands down, step the left foot forward and fold. Inhale, hug the legs in, lengthen and look up. Exhale, deep bow, heavy head, light belly. Bend the knees, lift the arms, inhale, palms together. Exhale, come back into standing. Again, inhale, bend the knees, reach up. Exhale, bow over the legs all the way. Inhale, hugging and lengthening, looking up. Exhale, left foot steps back, touch the left knee down. Squeeze the legs in, inhale, reach up. This time, drop your right arm down and lean to the right as you exhale. So it's a side stretch. Hug the legs in, draw in below navel. Just sense the power of your body, your breath, to just move and breathe with awareness. One more exhale. Inhale, lift your right arm up, maybe look up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Could be high plank, one-legged plank, or one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full deep breath in, press, lift, and reach the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, pull the left foot forward, touch the right knee down. Squeeze the legs in, rise up, reach the arms up, maybe look up, inhale. And then drop the left arm down as you exhale. So squeezing in, drawing in below navel, reaching up and leaning. One more exhale here. Use your legs, the power of your legs to help you rise, reach, and look up, inhale. And then hands down, step the right foot forward, fold over the legs, exhale. Inhale, lengthening, looking up, broad chest. Exhale, deep bow all the way down over the legs. Let's bend the knees, lift the arms, inhaling Utkatasana, and back into standing, exhale. Two more with variations. Inhale, bend the knees, and reach up. Good. Exhale, bow all the way down over the legs. Inhale, lengthening, looking up. Exhale, fingertips down, right foot back, touch the right knee down. Squeeze the legs in, rise up, reach up, look up, inhaling. And then palms into the center chest, turn to the left. So the right elbow comes to the outside of the left thigh. Draw the legs together, draw in below navel, broaden collarbones, and rotate, gaze over the left shoulder. Can you draw the front ribs in, broaden the collarbones and the shoulder blades? One more exhale. Inhale, release the twist, reach the arms up, maybe gaze up. And then exhale, you can step into high plank or one-legged plank, maybe it's chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, roll back. Take your next inhale, right foot pressing, reaching, lifting up. Exhale, bring the right foot between the hands, touch the left knee down. Same thing, other side. Inhale, squeezing the legs. So you feel the power of the legs rooting and grounding you to rise and expand. Exhale, palms in, twist to the right. So left arm to the outside. Draw the legs towards each other without moving them. Draw in below the navel. Drop the front ribs down, broaden the collarbones. One more exhale, gaze over the right shoulder. Release the twist as you inhale. Maybe the arms reach up. And then exhale, step forward, fingertips to the floor, and bow over the legs. Inhale, hugging and lengthening, looking up. Exhale, bowing all the way down. Bend the knees, circle the arms up, inhaling, Utkatasana. Exhale, back into standing. One final cycle, bend the knees, lift the arms, inhale. Exhale, bow all the way down over the legs. Inhale, hogging and lengthening, looking up. Exhale, fingertips down, left foot back. This time we'll keep the knee lifted and rise into a high lunge. Inhale. So we're going to do open twist to the right. So as you exhale, right arm back, left arm forward. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Inhale, reach overhead, look up. Last time, we're gonna hold it. Exhale, open twist to the right. Stay here, broad chest, reach through the arms, sink into the hips. One more, exhale. And then inhale, lift the arms, maybe look up, palms touch. Exhale, hands down. You could take plank or chaturanga, or one-legged plank or one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Good, last time, inhale, left leg up. Big reach with the left leg, exhale, bring the left foot forward, up on the right toes. Inhale, rise all the way up. Right, and then let the legs really root and ground you as you exhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Again, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, opening. Inhale, reaching up. We'll hold this one, exhale, opening. Stay here, reach evenly through the arms, sink into the left knee, reach back into the right leg. One more, exhale. And then inhale, reaching overhead. Exhale, fingertips down, right foot forward, fold over the legs. Inhale, lengthening, looking up. Exhale, deep bow all the way. Bend the knees, lift the arms, inhaling, Utkatasana. And then coming back into standing, exhaling. Let's just pause, take a breath, inhale and exhale. Let's step wide on the yoga mat, arms outstretched, inhale. So nice wide stance, really this upright, wakeful posture, taking up space. Exhale, bow forward over your wide legs. So just fingertips to the floor. Take a lengthening breath, inhale. And then just walk your hands back, bow your head down, exhaling. Find your breath here. Full breath in, full breath out. Can you feel the hips move right up over the heels? The hip creases deepening to the sky, the buttocks flesh dropping to the earth, and then the belly hollowing out and lifting up. One more full exhale here. Just take a refreshing breath in, lengthen and look up, inhale. Stay right there, exhaling. Let's climb hands onto the hips and rise all the way up, inhaling. Exhale, pause. Good, so let's turn our feet towards our left foot. So turn towards the left foot, both feet pivoting. Feet are fairly wide apart. Bend the left knee and bring left forearm to thigh, maybe right arm overhead. Or you can place your left palm to the outside of your left foot and right arm overhead. And then reach into the right foot. So one long line from the outer edge of the right foot to the right fingertips, if you can imagine it. Breathing here. This is Tita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. Just sensing the power of your body, your breath, your heart, your mind right here. Take another inhale. And then exhale, bring right hand to right hip, look down at left foot. We're going to shift into Ardha Chandrasana, pressing off of the right foot, lifting it up as we often do. Okay, so balancing on the left leg. Maybe you reach the right arm up. Find your breath. Maybe you bend your knee, connect hand and foot together, and then open, lean back. Draw in below navel. Move the pit of the right knee and the right armpit in opposite directions. Take another full exhale. And then if you're bound up, open it up, inhaling. And then touch the right foot down, right hand to hip, exhaling. Let's rise and turn to the neutral position, arms outstretched, inhale. And then turn to the right, bend the right knee for extended side angle on the other side. So you might bring forearm to thigh, left arm overhead. You might bring palm to the floor. And then reach into the left foot as much as you reach into the left arm. Can you find some power in your belly, in your legs, in your crown lengthening? Take another full breath here, inhaling, and then exhale, bring the left hand to the hip, look down at the right foot. Let's shift into Ardha Chandrasana, so balancing on the right leg, pressing and lifting the left leg. Take a breath here. So take your seat here. This really upright, receptive posture. Maybe you reach the left arm up. Bend the knee, really connect the hand and the foot together. So abiding here in this quality of wakefulness if you can. Wakefulness to whatever it is, whether it's wobbling, shaking, whether it's spacious or feels constricted. Take another full breath, inhaling. One more exhale, and then if you're bound, open it up, inhale. And then bring hand to hip, touch foot down, exhale. Good, let's rise to neutral, arms outstretched, inhaling. One more version of wide-legged standing forward fold. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Big breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, fold all the way down over the legs. Let the arms drop overhead. Shift the weight again towards the front of the heel so that the hips are really high. And then as the hips lift and the hip creases deepen, drop the buttocks flesh and hollow out the belly as you bow the head. One more exhale. Use your feet, the power of your legs, rooting, grounding you as you inhale, rise all the way up, arms outstretched. And then exhale, hands to the hips, turn the heels in, toes out. So we're gonna come into goddess here. Inhale, stand up tall, really just abiding in this upright posture, this wakeful posture. Exhale, sink down into your hips, your knees, bend your knees. So find the power of your legs here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the elbows, sink down. Two more of those. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend and sink down. Draw in below navel. One more time, inhale. Exhale, sinking down, bending the elbows, the knees. Stay here, a breath, broad chest, inhaling. And then exhale, hands onto the knees or thighs, leaning forward as we often do. So for that twist, shrugging shoulders up to the ears, hollowing the belly. Inhale, exhale, drop the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder. A full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. Keep breathing. Another full breath all the way out. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, soft. As you inhale, rise all the way up, arms outstretched, full breath. And then step back to the top of your mat, exhaling. Good. Let's take a pause, full breath in, full breath out right here. So we're going to bring the hands behind the back, maybe grabbing opposite elbows or maybe palms together behind the back. Left foot steps back. Inhale, lift the chest, maybe lean back, look up. Exhale, bow forward over that right leg. So start to bow all the way down. Take your time. Broaden the collarbones. Feel the power of the legs, the power of the belly, and soften, bow your head. Take another exhale. As you inhale, a little bend in the right knee. Start to lift onto the right foot. Press and lift the left leg. You can let go of your hands at any point for more support here. Lift the left inner thigh, wrap the left outer hip down, lengthen through the crown. One more inhale, and then exhale, touch the left foot down. Let's inhale, rise. I like to lift the arms and reach them up with that breath in, and then step the feet together, arms down, exhaling. One more time, other side, grabbing opposite elbows or palms together behind the back. Right foot steps back, a nice full breath in, lifting up. So you might really lift up, even lean back. And then exhale, reverse the pattern. Start to bow all the way forward. Take your time. So you feel into the feet and legs, the power of the feet and legs, the power of the breath, the power of the belly. And then receive it, channel it, lengthen down through the crown of your head, bow. Take one more exhale. And then inhale from your legs, grounding, start to rise halfway. I like to bend that left knee. And then start to shift into warrior three, pressing, lifting that right leg. You can change your hand position in any way that feels useful to you. Lift the right inner thigh, wrap the right outer hip down, lengthen through the crown. One more inhale. And then exhale, touch the right foot back down. Let's inhale, rise, victorious breath. Reach the arms up, maybe look up. And then exhale, feet together and arms down. All right, we haven't tried this one in a little while, so let's bring one more balancing pose before we start to come down. Let's bring the palms together. Settle the gaze. Right, just sense the power of even just this posture right here, this upright, wakeful posture, taking your seat here. Let's inhale, lift the right knee, and then exhale, cross the right ankle on the left thigh and start to sit back. So you start here. You can sit back more. And the way the sitting back happens is the hip creases deepen and lengthen, the buttocks flesh drops. You can start to turn towards your right foot, right? So start to twist towards the right, maybe sliding the right arm down the sole of the right foot. Any amount. Maybe you get beyond the elbow, place your hands on the floor, and shift weight onto your right upper arm and lift your left leg. That's an option, not necessary. Take another inhale. Exhale, maybe left foot down, and then inhale, release, and rise all the way up. Lift the arms, lift the right knee. Exhale, foot down, arms down. Let's do this one more time on the other side. Palms together, inhale, and just exhale. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, cross the left ankle on the right thigh, sit back. So each part of your posture, each and every posture, let it be a way of taking your seat, right? Upright, spacious, receptive, and awake. Maybe you start to turn to the left, right? And you can slide any amount over, turn to the right, bringing your left arm to your left foot and sliding into the twist. Keep breathing. You might take it into that arm balance position. You might not. Wherever you are, take another inhale and another exhale. And then we'll release the pose with an inhale, rising, lifting the knee, reaching the arms. And then foot down, arms down, exhaling. Good. Let's inhale, lift up, reach up, look up, maybe lean back. Exhale, bow all the way down over the legs. Inhale, hugging and lengthening. Exhale, step back, maybe high plank or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a full deep breath. Just going to rest in down dog for a moment. So wakefulness is really arriving with some clarity, some honesty, and some tenderness. Just cultivating that space where we can really sense the power of aliveness and really channel it in a way. Let's take another full inhale, full exhale. And then take the right leg, reach it up and back, inhaling. Bend the right knee, roll the hip open, exhaling. Inhale, stretch that right leg up and back. Exhale, bring that right foot to the outside of the right hand. So stepping wide, touch the left knee down. So let's just start to sink down on the inside of the right leg. So I like to get into some of these deeper hip openers by not so much trying to push into the stretch, but by just feeling, sensing more deeply into it. So if you could feel or imagine the hip crease at the top of your right thigh, let it feel deeper and longer. As it feels deeper and longer, drop the buttocks flesh and lift below the navel, and maybe you sink further, even if it's just a feeling more than an actual movement. Take another full exhale here. Good. And then we're going to do this transition we've done in many classes leading up to now. Left forearm to the ground. Lift the left knee. Step the right foot back into forearm side plank. And lift the right arm up and overhead. So forearm side plank on the left forearm. Take another full breath, inhale. And then exhale to forearm plank. Walk your feet into dolphin, which is down dog on the forearms. And then abide there for a moment. Maybe you just rest, maybe even touching your knees down. Maybe you lift one leg or even both legs up. And breathe. One more inhale. And then we'll come all the way back down if we went up, exhaling, or if we were resting, lifting to dolphin. Maybe come back onto your hands into downward facing dog and bow your head. One more time, other side. Left leg reaching up, inhaling. Big reach, press with the hamstring, bend the knee, roll the hip open. Just enjoy that reaching through the arms, lifting through the pit of the knee, drawing in below navel. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, step to the outside of your left hand. Maybe touch your right knee down. So just starting to sink in here. Maybe you bring your forearms, your elbows down. Maybe not. And again, so you might approach the posture from the inside, from the deeper sensations that are here. Take another full couple of breaths, maybe feeling that sinking of the hip creases, dropping of the buttocks flesh, lifting the belly, right? Finding that perfect balance between engagement and spaciousness, so it's not rigid or hard in any way. Take another full exhale. And then starting to transition to that forearm side plank on the right side. Lift the right knee. Inhale, exhale, step the left foot back. And then maybe the left arm reaches overhead. Breathing here. Take another breath, just feeling the power of aliveness flowing through you. One more breath. And then exhale back to forearm plank. Walk the feet in, lift the hips up, dolphin. And you either breathe in dolphin, maybe you touch your knees down, maybe you lift your legs up. One more breath, full breath inhale, full breath exhale. And then from wherever you are, let's come back into downward dog just for another moment. Full breath in, bow the head, full breath out. Good, let's all touch the knees down, sit the hips back, and rest in child's pose for a few breaths. Just sinking back, bowing the head, breathing here. Full breath in, full breath out. Just taking your seat, taking a breath, and simply sensing the power of that simple gesture, just to abide with awareness in the present moment. And you'll naturally be called to act in some way, to respond to whatever's here. Take another full exhale. And then let's come back up onto our hands and knees and lower down onto our belly as we exhale. So we're belly down. We're going to do a few back bends from this position. So we'll start with Sphinx Pose. Elbows and forearms on the ground. Legs hugging together, tops of the feet pressing down, knees lifting. So as you're engaging the legs, feeling the power of the legs to support you, then see if you can keep the legs engaged, draw in below the navel, and then ground into the elbows and broaden the collarbone. So you might choose to stay right here. You might choose to press into your hands and lift up off of your elbows and tip your head back. Take another full inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way down from wherever you are. Take 2 breaths just resting. One more full exhale. We're going to start to rise again, but it's going to be a little bit different this time. We're going to bring the right forearm parallel to the top edge of the mat and palm flat on the floor. Left fingertips on the floor, neck underneath your left shoulder, bend your left knee. Reach back with your left hand. I'm reaching on the inside of my foot, and then pull the foot in. Fingertips spin the same direction of the toes and press the top of the foot down. My foot is coming to the outside of my hip and turn the chest forward. Lengthen the pit of the left knee back, broaden the collarbones. Take another full exhale here. And then release that side. So I'm going to turn this direction for the other side. So the left forearm is coming on the ground, on the mat, parallel to the top edge. The right hand is pressing down, bend the right knee. Reach back on the inside of the right foot. Bend the elbow, pull the foot in, and you press it down. Any amount, but pressing it down on the outside of the hip, grounding into the left elbow, broadening the collarbones. Reaching the pit of the right knee back and the armpit chest coming forward. So making space consciously. Take another full exhale here. And then go ahead and release that right leg and rest belly down for a moment. If you feel like you need to come into tabletop, child's pose, down dog for a moment, feel free. Take another full exhale wherever you are. One more thing from this position. We're going to bend both knees and reach back with both hands. So you might stay low and just kind of make the connection of hands and feet. I actually like to grab the big toe mounds of my feet. You might choose to inhale, lift up, pull the shins back, drive the feet up, and breathe. Keep breathing, maybe moving the pits of the knees back, the armpits forward, drawing in below the navel. Look up, take another inhale, and then exhale, lower all the way down and rest. Head to the side or forehead down, just take a breath to soften and receive. Right, the power is here, it's flowing through you naturally. The practice just helps us kind of really wake up to it, sense it, organize it. Take another full exhale here. So we're going to do this one more time. If you're not wanting to do it one more time, you might come into child's pose or downward dog, or just continue to rest belly down for a moment. So one more time, maybe bending the knees, reaching back. And I'm going to add one more thing into this, which is optional always. So inhale, lift up. So you lift up by pulling the shins back, inhaling, driving the feet up, opening the chest, exhaling. You can stay right here, keep breathing. If you wish, roll onto your right side. So I'm rolling over and opening up, lying on my side. Full breath in, full breath out. And then inhale back to center. Lift up through the center. And one time exhale, rolling to the left. Take a breath here. And then inhale, rise back to the center. Maybe one more lift up. And then exhale, lower. And all the way down, resting. Let the belly soften, let the thighs soften. Take a full breath out. Just feel the vibration of aliveness inside. As you find your next couple of breaths, let's rise to tabletop. And then either downward dog or child's pose, you choose, for just a few full deep breaths, about 3 full deep breaths. Then let's inhale all the way back up. And then onto your bottom as you exhale. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart, for Baddha Konasana. Start with Baddha Konasana. Holding the feet, elbows tucking in, So just again, feeling into it deeply, bringing that wakefulness inside. Deep, long hip creases, heavy buttocks flesh, lifted belly, broad collarbones. You might choose to lean forward with that long spine. You might choose to round your back. So again, the choice is yours. Take some action here. Whatever feels useful, whatever feels wise, whatever feels nourishing right now. Take another full cycle of breath and exhale all the way. Wherever you are, start to rise and come all the way back up. Inhaling. And then let's just bring the knees together, feet onto the earth. Exhale. We're going to take the left foot, bring it underneath into the outside of the right hip. And then right foot either slides in towards the left shin or crosses over to the outside of the left knee. We're twisting towards the right leg, so you can hug the knee, you can hook the elbow, whichever works better. Right hand on the floor for support, gazing over the right shoulder, breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. One more full breath. Let that exhale come all the way out. And then turn the gaze forward, inhaling. Exhale, releasing the right foot and then the left foot. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Right foot comes under, left foot slides in. Maybe left foot comes to the outside of right. Hugging, lifting, rotating, gazing over the left shoulder. Breathing here. Inhaling and exhaling. Right? Simple yet powerful. Take another full exhale here. Just turn the gaze forward, inhaling. And then exhale, slowly release the twist. Let's walk the hands back and then tip the knees to the right and tip the knees to the left, maybe a time or two. Good. And then we're going to roll down onto our backs for a moment as we continue to move towards closing. So rolling down onto your back. Let's lift the legs parallel or shins parallel to the floor. Cross the right thigh on top of the left thigh. Maybe hook the toes. Right arm under the left arm, maybe right fingertips to left palm. Just feel the power of the legs squeezing together and the arms squeezing together. Let that awaken some power in the midline, really grounding inside. And then inhale, opening the space between elbows and knees, just 3 times on each side. Exhale, curling in. Inhale, opening. Exhale, curling. One more time, inhale, opening. Exhale, curling in. And then inhale, open, and exhale, release. Right, just pause. Moment to moment, sensing with clarity, honesty, and then responding with the power of aliveness. Right, let's lift the legs, cross the left thigh on top, wrap the left arm under. 3 times, inhale, opening space. Exhale, curling in. 2 more, inhale, opening. Exhale, curling elbows and knees together. Last time, inhale, opening. Exhale, curling in. And then inhale, releasing. And exhale, pause. So I'm going to place my feet wide and knees together and just soften for a moment. So as you're softening, grounding, sensing, we have a couple of minutes like we always do. You can do, take that time to do an inverted posture if you wish. You might prefer to do a couple more back bends, or maybe you want to do a little happy baby. That's up to you, whatever would be useful to you right now. So again, the choice is yours. Just claim that power to act in the moment in a wise way. So whatever works for you, just a couple minutes here. Could be as simple as legs up the wall or legs draped on a chair. Wherever you go, use your breath to just deepen that sense of subtlety inside. To really stay awake, stay upright. Yeah. Full, deep, spacious breathing. And if you're making your way down now from wherever you've been, you might come down onto your back. If you're not already, you might do a little happy baby or maybe a reclined twist. Okay, just listen and decide what would feel useful. So that's an ongoing process. We just keep arriving, keep sensing, how can I serve this moment with my power? And then we'll eventually make our way to Shavasana. We're going to take a decent length Shavasana. So we'll take at least, I'd say 5 or 6 minutes, maybe more. So just take your time. You don't have to rush into it. Sensing how you can relax, how you can rest. Shavasana is this really powerful gesture of surrendering. It's corpse pose. No resistance. Just abiding with the vibration of the present moment. So as you get there, you might close your eyes. You might exhale through the mouth. As you're resting, just really kind of marinating in the vibration of the earth, the sky, your body, this breath. Your awakened heart to mind. With your next few breaths, you might reach your arms overhead and draw your knees into your chest. And then perhaps roll to one side. Take your time. And eventually you might rise and take your seat one more time. Maybe you close your eyes, maybe you keep your eyes open. Just sensing for a moment. So we're all on our own journey. But there is this really sincere wish that arises from the heart when we make space for it, which is really a wish or a sincere wish that our own practice of wakefulness, of clarity, of honesty, might in some way be of benefit, not just to ourselves, but to others. That we might move through more moments of our life with that awareness. So however, or if ever that resonates for you, we might pause and rest with it for another moment. Namaste, and thank you so much.